Waiting for some people to join on and watch real quick. We are currently live. People will be watching later the after. So, hey guys, it's Matty here. Welcome back to Digging Adventures live show. I am your host, Matty Tomaini, and tonight we are having a special guest on. I keep dropping that dang pen. Give me a second. Tonight we are having a great guest on. He so let me introduce you to Dallas. How's it going?
Hey guys, man, I am doing fantastic, and I just want to say thank you for inviting me on your show. I'm honored, and you're looking great tonight. And I hope
Thank
you
you.
didn't dress up for me, but you're looking great nonetheless.
Thank you.
How you
I
doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to have you on for the show today.
I am equally excited, if not more excited.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, so really quickly before we get any further, I'm going to go over the giveaways for tonight. That way the people and go over what everyone has to do in order to get entered in. So, the giveaways for tonight, we are going to be giving away a half cent from
Ooh,
sometime in the 1700s. Not entirely sure because you
wow.
can't see the date. And with that will come a Calico sticker and a Digging Adventures sticker. There's some kid on there. I don't know. I've never met him before.
That's a nice
And
sticker,
our
man.
Yeah, thank you. And our second giveaway for tonight is going to be a 1921 Morgan dollar. And with that will also come a Calico sticker and a Digging Adventure sticker. In order to enter in for the giveaways, you have to comment, you have to like and share and comment that you've shared. That way we know you want to be entered. Same goes for that's the same thing for both YouTube and Facebook. So
Well,
now,
I'm going to comment. I'm going to like and comment and share, and hopefully I win because that would be amazing. Just
hey
kidding.
Dad.
I don't want your money. Don't
Oh,
take. I don't want to take
hold
your
on.
money. Where do you get those, by the way?
Never
The
mind.
half cent.
What was that?
Where did you get those? Like the half cent and the forget the big silver one.
Um, some of them, the half cent. Was this given to us to give away? This was given to us to give away,
Oh, wow,
and this one we bought.
nice.
So some of them we buy, some of them are given to us by really nice people to give away,
Yeah,
and
I'd
some of
say.
them. Hmm? Michael Luxick was the person who gave us the half cent. So
What a
thank you to
guy.
him. Yeah. So we are going to play our commercial video. So we will be right back.
All right.
Hey guys, it's Maddie here. Welcome back to Digging Adventures live show. But before we get any further, let's go over some of our wonderful commercials. Are you in the market for a new detecting shovel? Look no further. Predator Tools has the best digging tools in my opinion. Made in America out of USA certified steel, I'm using the model 24 Phoenix and I love it. So make sure you guys go check them out at www.predatortools.com. Are you looking for a new detector, pouch, or anything else metal detecting related? Well, Calico is the place for you. All you have to do is go to the top of the Digging Adventures page, click the link there, and it will send you to Calico. From there, when making your purchase, make sure you use the code MATTY, M-A-T-T-Y, to make your experience better. And to make your experience watching the Digging Adventures live show great. I would like to thank the Facebook group, Everything Fun and Collectible, for all the great stuff they donated to us to give away to you guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and join their group today. Once again, that was Everything Fun and Collectible on Facebook. Awesome Relics New England Facebook group is a group of metal detecting enthusiasts from all over New England. Their focus is retrieving and identifying items through detecting to help educate people on their history and to preserve items for future generations. So make sure you go join their group today. Once again, that was Awesome Relics New England on Facebook. Go back. So those were our commercials. I hope you all enjoyed. I enjoyed them. I always
I
enjoyed them.
enjoyed them a lot.
Yeah, thank you. So now that we are done with the commercials, now the one last part of our intro for the show, we are going to go over our birthdays because everyone loves to have their birthday shouted out on the Dig Adventures live show. Of course, we don't do everyone in the world because then we'd have no show to do.
Hey,
So
my
we
birthday's coming up next year, by the way. So don't space on that.
All right. I'd like to say happy birthday to Dallas next year. Woohoo!
And the year after that, no, I'm just kidding.
Every year. Woo. Um. So so birthdays for today. I would like to say happy birthday to Dwight Cologne. Happy birthday to
Birthday,
Peggy
Dwight.
Schaefer. Happy birthday to Shannon Copeland. Happy birthday to Greg Cook. And happy birthday to Darnell Williams. Those are all the birthdays today. So happy birthday to all of you.
Happy birthday, all of you. I don't remember your names.
Woo! And the birthdays for throughout this week, we have happy early birthday to Jack Summers. Happy early birthday to my sister, Heather.
Oh, nice.
Happy early birthday to Steve Shirako. I hope I said that last name right. I think I did, yeah. Steve Shirako. And happy early birthday to Jonathan Grimes. I hope you all have an amazing birthday this week. And congratulations on a one up on your
Your age.
yeah.
Congratulations on getting older.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday, all.
So
Too many.
now that we've gone over everything, also I'd like to say hello to my I think it was three not Facebook three YouTube viewers. Hello.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's the one of the most I've had so far. No, it's not, but we have 51 viewers right now. That's pretty good.
That's great.
So now we can get into the interview. I want to stress enough that this is not like a job interview. This is just a nice casual interview.
Ah, dang it! You're not gonna give me a job? That's what I'm
No,
here for.
no, this is not a job interview. You have to look somewhere else for that.
I'm just looking for a plan B in case everything goes sour with Mamplus River.
Yeah. So
People stop talking
speaking
stuff.
of speaking
Sorry,
of
I keep
man,
interrupting you.
no, it's all right. It's all right. So speaking of Man Plus River, can you would you like to introduce yourself again for all the people who have just gotten on and tell
Absolutely.
us a bit about your channel?
Yeah, man, I would love to. So my name is Dallas Rowley, and I've been doing YouTube for a little over 3 years, no, about almost 4 years now. 2016, yeah, almost like over about 4 years right now. And what I do is I go and I scuba dive a lot, and I do a little metal detecting here and there underwater. So I'm nothing like most of your guests. I think most of your guests are like expert detectorists. I definitely am nowhere near that skill level, but I think I have just as much passion as some of your guests with metal detecting. So yeah, I go underwater a lot. I look for lost stuff, um, and I do some on land detecting as well. But I'm still learning, how the discrimination and stuff works. So I've got some room to grow there, but most of my time is spent underwater looking for lost items. Sometimes people will call me and say they lost something that's super important to them. And so I'll use my metal detectors to go and search for it and specifically look for that item. Those are always fun, especially when I find them for the person. And yeah, that's kind of what I do, man. It's a blast. I still wake up every day in shock that this is my life right now. It's kind of like a dream. So, but then yeah, I also I'm super excited to be on your show. You've been doing this for what, 4 years, you said?
Yeah, I've been doing the show for about 4 years now,
That's
and
amazing.
it's been a wonderful 4 years of doing the show.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
it's
who are some of the people that you've interviewed over the years? Just a
ah
few.
some of the people I've interviewed over the years. Let's see. I've interviewed KG and Ringy. I've interviewed um Jocelyn. I've interviewed Randy. Not Rick Savage. Aqua Chigger. I've had a lot of people on my show.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
and
honored to be on the show, man. So what
yeah,
questions you got for me?
yeah. We have just a small list of questions
A little
here.
stack.
Yeah, I have to. I've been doing the show for 4 years, but I can't remember all these questions, so I still write them down on a list.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect you to remember that. All those
Yeah.
questions.
I guarantee you there's someone out there where it's like, all right, just gotta think of some questions and I'll ask them on the show. I don't need no list because that's for weaklings. But I'm out here
No,
like,
man, use the list. But if you think of some stray questions that come to your mind, shoot away, man. I'm an open book.
yeah. And speaking of questions, if anyone watching has any questions they would like to ask Dallas, just drop them in the comments, and if it's a good question, we'll bring it up. So, first question we have on here is you mentioned that you do diving. Does that mean
Mhm.
that you are a certified diver?
Yeah, I'm a certified scuba diver. Got certified back in 2016. Yeah, or 17, one of the two. And yeah, so I got certified to go scuba diving. Before that, I did a lot of just like snorkeling and swimming and free diving. And then when I got certified for scuba diving, that allowed me to kind of stay down there, which metal detecting, as anybody who's ever metal detected knows, you can't spend 5 minutes out there and expect to come up with something every time, or if ever. So scuba diving really allowed me to spend a full hour down there at a time, to kind of search the whole area with my detector, make sure I'm not missing anything important. And so, yes, I'm a certified diver, and yeah, that's the answer. Definitely, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. One of these days, sometime in the future, I'll learn how to dive and I'll be able to do all the metal detecting I want under the waves. But
Yeah,
until
man.
then, until then, I'm stuck going at least chest high in water.
Well, that's where a lot of people lose stuff, though. In the waves. Sometimes you find more stuff in the shallow water than in the deep water. So, but you should get certified if you want to. It's definitely um, it's definitely something you should do before you get too old.
Yeah. Um. So we just got a question in. I don't know if you can see below
I
me. It
can.
says, what is the most unique thing that you have found?
Interesting question. So, most unique thing that I found. Actually, I think it might be it might be the video that I just posted this morning. So I just
Oh, I
posted a new
saw
video
that
this
one.
morning. Did you see it?
Yeah, it
So
was.
go ahead.
That was the one that it said about a murder case or something.
Something, yeah, like it was like I think I said something on the title about like criminal evidence from the 60s. So I
Ah,
found a payphone, a rotary style payphone. So not just a typical like payphone that I grew up seeing when I was a kid with like the like digit code thing. This is like a rotary style payphone. So it had the little circle. And some of your viewers and listeners might not even know what that is, but if you don't know what a rotary phone is, look it up on Google. It's one of the earlier styles of telephones where it was a circle with all the numbers, and you had to push and then turn. And I only know what it is from movies. Honestly, I never even saw one in my life for real until this dive, and I found a rotary payphone. I hauled it up on the shore and got some cool videos of it. But that's probably the most unique find that I found in a while. I also have found some really interesting stuff. Probably my other most crazy find was I found this bug out bag, which is like a backpack with a bunch of just supplies that you would need to like if you would need to like bug out or like leave town. So it had a bunch of bullets, ammo. It had like chapstick, money. It had a knife. It had car keys. It had a big bag of wet wipes in it, like big, like a huge bag, like a Ziploc bag. I don't
dang.
know why they had so many wet wipes. And then they had a handgun. It was a Kimber 1911 handgun. Um, and yeah, so I turned it over to the cops, and I never saw it again. Even though they said it wasn't linked to a crime and it wasn't registered, I never saw that gun again. And I was a little disappointed because I wanted it. It was a nice gun.
Yeah,
So those are some of my more unique finds.
nice. I like the story about the rotary payphone that you were talking about. I think I've only seen like one rotary phone ever, and that was we used to sell at this flea market, and there was one that just sat there forever on the table.
Really?
Like
Yeah,
no
I
one ever.
That's interesting that you saw one in real life. I've never seen one for real until I found it underwater. So they're not that common. I think they remade some of them in New York. I was looking it up because I was trying to figure out what to put for the video, and I think they've remade a few of them in New York in like the 90s, just for a short time. But I'm pretty sure this one is a lot older than the 90s. It was very, very rusty, and I'm pretty sure that it was there because someone maybe stole it to take the coins out and and then ditch it in the river. I can't figure out why else it would be underneath a bridge in the river. So your
Yeah,
guess is as good as mine. It's a mystery.
yeah. So our next question is what was it? Well, what got you into diving?
That's a good question. So first of all, I didn't start diving until I started my Manplus River channel, like scuba diving. We did a lot of snorkeling and just swimming in like the local rivers that I grew up around Arizona. I went some when I was like really young, like in like preteen, and then like when I was 15 and stuff, we'd go out and just float. Have you ever been to like a river where they float on tubes?
Yeah,
So there's a river like that in Arizona that I grew up going to a lot, and I lost some of my own stuff. I lost a shoe, I lost my sunglasses, and but when I was kind of young, I was probably, I don't remember how old, probably like 12. I saw something shiny down in the water, in like the shallow water, and I was like, what the heck? So I jump off my tube, I swim down, and I grab it with my eyes closed because I didn't want to open my eyes in that dirty water. I didn't have any snorkeling gear, mask, anything. I swim down, I feel around, and I grab it, and I come up, and it's a pair of car keys. And as a 12-year-old, I was like, that was super cool. I just felt like I found like pirate's treasure or something. Um,
yeah.
And so that was the first time I can remember finding something underwater, and it kind of like got me excited about it. But I didn't start doing it for real until probably 2016 ish, and got scuba certified. And me and some family members started diving together a lot, and then I just kind of took off from there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure anyone from like the age 12 and under finding car keys in the water or anything sparkly and shiny is like, wow.
Oh yeah, anything shiny. I don't care if it was a a Hello Kitty doll, or if it was like a bottle cap. If it's like shiny and it's underwater, it's treasure. You know what I mean? And that
Yeah.
was a special thing as a little kid. I remember that pretty well. I kept those keys, by the way, for like years because I don't know. I'm just a hoarder or something. That changed when I got married. You can't be a hoarder and be married. It's impossible. Let me tell
Ah,
you. Pro tip for anybody trying to get into metal detecting: if you're trying to find a special someone, get rid of all of your junk first, because that's going to scare them off.
yeah. Now I know when I get married to hide it. I'm not getting rid of my collections of stuff. Hide it.
Get a
And once
storage
they
unit.
get a storage unit, hide it in there. Then when I get married, bring it all back, and they're like, "What the heck is this?" Oh, this is all the stuff that would have kept you from marrying me.
Yeah, after they sign the contract, bring it all back. Stop paying that storage fee.
Yeah,
You got
it,
plans,
it's
solid
like,
plans.
what is all this? Just all these different weird looking coins. Oop, that's an entire thing of little rings. Okay, I'm sold.
Oh man, yeah. If she doesn't love you through that, he or she, then it's not worth the relationship. Just move on.
Yeah. So here's an interesting question for you.
Bring it on.
Do you prefer snorkeling or scuba diving?
Oh man, that's a great question. I think I'd probably say scuba diving. Um, but both have their perks because snorkeling is so minimal. Like you don't have to bring any gear. It's all you can like hike for 2 miles a lot easier than you can with a bunch of scuba gear. But with
Yeah,
scuba gear, I like being able to stay down there for up to an hour and 10 minutes at a time, depending on how deep it is. So it really just depends on where I'm going. If I'm going somewhere that requires a hike and it's not too deep, I might just go with either a small tank or just snorkel it. But if it's going to be like a kind of a deeper thing, obviously you have to scuba dive, or you can't really get there and search around. But I think overall, I'd probably have to say scuba diving.
yeah. I've Fun fact for everyone watching. I do not have a scuba license. Therefore, it would not be at an advantage for me to scuba dive because one, I don't know how to, and two, I don't know how to. So, yeah. So I'm kind of stuck if I ever want to go under the water with snorkeling.
No, man. Just if you're interested, you got to get certified, and it's not as much work as you'd think. It's not like getting a college degree. It's really like it can take less than a month, and it's just like once a week you go to your dive. Man, if you have any interest in diving, get certified, man. It's a whole nother world under there. It's like I feel like Ariel from Little Mermaid sometimes. It's like
Under the sea.
under the sea, and what's her other song? Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? I come home from the river with all this stuff, and I'm like showing my wife, and I'm like singing the mermaid song. Not really,
It's
but
like, what the heck
I
is this?
should.
It's a thingamabob.
I've got 20.
I've got 20.
Yeah. So no, but you should look into getting certified if you're interested. It's definitely a blast.
So the next question came from a comment. It says Dallas, where is your favorite place to dive?
Oh, great question. Um, Man, that's a hard question. Huh. Probably Hawaii. I'd probably have to go with Hawaii. It's just so beautiful. The sand is so nice and fine, and the beaches, like, you don't have to walk like a quarter mile to get from the parking lot to the beach to the water. It's like 100 feet of sand. It's crazy because it's such a steep incline. Because I don't know why it is, but I think it's the waves pound it so hard that it forms a steeper incline in the sand, and so you just walk straight from the parking lot to the water. Um, that's not the main reason. I don't know why I'm going on about that, but it's just a beautiful place to dive, and yeah, I like Hawaii a lot.
Yeah. And taking from that, I guess you have been to Hawaii.
I've never been to
Based.
Hawaii. I have been to Hawaii. I've been a couple of times when I was a kid, and then I went back to dive once
Yeah.
2 years ago. I was going to go last year, but then um, there was this thing that spread, around, and it put a damper on some plans. Um,
Yeah.
so I
The
didn't go. The
is
old
was it
CB.
the thing that you're talking about that's going around? Does it happen to have 19 at the end of its name?
I think it's progressed now to 20,
Oh,
um,
okay.
or 21, maybe. I don't know. I can't keep track anymore.
Each year that goes by, they up the number one.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, but no, Hawaii is a beautiful place. Have you been to Hawaii?
No, I have not. The
Nice.
closest I've been to Hawaii though was I went out to California once for a gold show.
Mhm. Nice. California is a good place to treasure hunt. Lots of
Yeah.
lots of cool places to hunt or dive. Actually, I'm planning a trip out there this summer.
Ah, cool.
But yeah,
So,
Hawaii probably takes the cake.
yeah. The next question we have is what kind of equipment do you use when recovering items?
And recovering items. So it kind of depends on a few different things. I guess my typical stuff that I always use though when I'm recovering items is definitely my scuba gear, unless it's like knee-high water. I'll just walk. But yeah, I get my scuba gear. Recently, I actually started using my full face mask from OTS, which is Ocean Technology Systems. So what it is let me see if I can find it real quick to show you. It's really cool.
Okay. Yeah,
Here it is
so
right.
hold on, he's gonna be right back. He's grabbing his OTS mask.
So this is my OTS mask, and right here, where is it? Right here. This little button
Hmm.
is the microphone, and then you can see the microphone inside the mask here, that little red thing.
Oh,
Right.
that's
Trying
pretty
to.
cool.
So I can talk to my dive buddies with this. So like it's like a walkie-talkie underwater, and I can also talk to my audience too, which is my other favorite part of it. I can talk in it. My GoPro will pick up my voice. That makes it a lot easier to communicate with my dive buddies if I've got someone trying to help me find what I'm looking for. And then my metal detector is I typically will use a combination between my oh, shoot, what's it even called? The Excalibur 2. You know what
Ah,
that is, right?
okay. Yeah.
You know all about that. And then my pinpointer is the Vibrotector by Ocean Technology, or what's it called? Treasure Products. It's just a real small uh, little probe, and it makes it really good for finding something that you have a pretty small area to search. Um, I like it because it's such a small pinpointer that you can really get into tight spaces with it. Whereas like the big full size detectors, um, sometimes it's a little more bulky, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, but besides that, just my typical scuba gear. Yeah, that's pretty
Um,
much it.
Very quickly, I have two things. One, everyone in the chat is saying cool mask, sweet mask, awesome mask.
Mm-hmm. It
Two,
is.
when I looked at that mask, the first thing I saw was, I was nothing until I put on the mask, Batman.
Oh my gosh, you should own this mask. Why do I own this mask? You should be the owner of this, dude. You have the voice? Yeah, this is that was Bane, right?
Bane, yes. I
Yeah,
was
it's a
nothing
pretty
until I put on the mask.
so actually this part right here is the regulator for my scuba, like my regular regulator. So this is a separate piece, and you put it inside the mask and you zip tie it.
Ah,
So this is the part that you're thinking looks like Bane, and that's just a
correct.
typical like regulator for scuba gear, and then the rest of it is the mask itself. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, I should do that voice for my next video as I'm
yeah,
putting it on.
that's a really cool mask.
Thanks, man.
That's a really cool mask. So before we go any further into the show, we are going to do a giveaway. We will be giving away the um the half cent reminder. I forgot to remind everyone a couple minutes earlier, but that's fine. If you want to enter in for the giveaway, all you have to do is like, share, and comment that you shared. That way we know you want to be entered, and you have to be here live to win. While we're doing this, we have a question. It's from Gypsy Jules. It says, "Have you ever used a hookah system for diving?"
I actually have not, and I want to. I've been talking to a couple of different companies that make them, and I'm working on getting one to try out soon, hopefully. But no, I have not used one yet. So
Ah,
hopefully soon I will. And while you're doing that, let me grab my dog because he keeps growling at my door. Hang on one sec.
okay. And while he's gone, we are going to announce the winner. They have to be here live to win. Please remember that he's gone for a second to go, because his dog is growling. So, Bob Denault, are you here? Bob Denault, are
Congratulations, Bob Denault.
if you are here, please say so in the comments. That way we know you are here. And because remember, you have to be here live to win. The It's a shame where in the past we've had people where we call them and we call them and we call them and they're not here.
Oh,
It's
it's a
happened.
shame.
It's not a good thing, and what you gonna do if
No,
they're not here?
if you want to
So
shed a
Bob
tear.
Denault, are you here? While we are waiting, Denault. Why did you type it wrong? Okay. Oh, so someone has asked, what dive bag would you recommend? Ooh, that's a nice dog.
Oh, thanks. My favorite dive bag. Oh man, you know what? I had one that was sent to me. About a year ago. It was amazing. It was about this big of an opening with the metal clamp type opening. Um, and it was probably about this long. You can't see in the video, but about 2 feet long. I don't know what brand it was. It didn't have any tags or anything on it or logos, but it was great. And then I lost it in really deep water. I was like, there was this
Oh,
like underwater cliff that like just sheer dropped off to like 120 feet. And I dropped it and I didn't have enough air to go try to get it. But that was a good one. And then recently I've been using a little smaller ones because most of the stuff I find is small and it's a lot less to carry around. I don't even know what brand it is either, but pretty much every dive shop has them. They're like this long and the tiny little openings like this, and then they clamp shut. Yeah, just go to your local dive shop. They should have a few of those. Those are great.
Yeah. And before everyone in the comments get any, well, congratulations to Bob Denault. He is here. Make sure to
Man,
get
you got
your
a
information.
fireworks show? That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
He's
actually
the
happening
best.
live right now outside. No, I'm joking. But we don't
Like, I
have
don't
the
hear
budget for that.
it.
So congratulations to Bob Denault. Make sure to get your information out to us when you send out your prize. We are sending you the half cent. I don't know if a lot of people know this YouTuber, but
Oh,
no, I
Bob said
don't
he was
have.
here. Sorry,
Yeah,
go
he
ahead.
said he's.
I'm
We
all
don't have.
excited for Bob.
I don't know if anyone watching knows this YouTuber, but we do not have the wallet of Mr. Beast to pay for that type of fireworks display every time someone wins.
I don't know if you sell all those DVDs behind you, you might have some extra spending
We
cash.
might have enough to spend
That
like
is
on
a
one
monster
firework.
of a collection, man.
Well, that this is if we sell all this, we can buy half a firework. We get a sparkler.
You got some Blu-rays in there? Those go for extra. Those go
Oh
for
yeah,
40 cents instead of 20.
yeah. We can get two sparklers with the Blu-rays. And you know what movie's in here? The Little
um,
Mermaid.
oh, it's Destiny.
It's
I
yeah.
I grew up. I'm not sure how old you are, but man, we grew up with VHS tapes. We grew up with VHS tapes, and we had drawers full because they take up so much space. And I thought we had so many movies as a kid.
Well, they're actually a bit skinnier like that, but
Oh man, they're huge. It's like
when I
it takes up the space of 3 DVDs cases.
yeah, from like I think when I was in kindergarten all the way up to like third or fourth grade, they would whenever the teacher wanted to show us some video or something, they'd be like, "Go on, give us a second." They have to call the maintenance, ask for this TV to be rolled in, pull out one of their many VHS tapes, go chuk, chuk, chung, put it in
Oh, we forgot
slowly.
to rewind it. Rewind.
Yep.
10 hours later.
So now this next question, I ask everyone that comes on my show this question, and it's easily the hardest question on
Oh,
here.
shoot.
It's a hardball.
Oh, man.
Just wanted to let you know that. Do you like pizza?
Oh, my gosh. Yes. Easiest question I've ever answered. Dude,
That's good.
what was that picture, though?
That was a picture of me holding a 3-foot wide pizza.
Oh, my. Can we see that again?
Can you pull that up again
Dang.
for him so he can look at it
That
again?
was ridiculous.
There it is.
Whoa. Where did you get that, man?
We got that at a pizza restaurant near here. Um, my dad said, come over here and we'll buy you one.
Oh
It's
man, it might cover the cost of my plane ticket. That thing got to cost an arm and a leg. That's huge.
how much did that cost? About like $26 at
Oh,
Midway Pizza near
nothing.
here. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, no, I love pizza. There's a place near my house that is very, very good pizza. I live close to Austin, Texas, and whenever we go into Austin, we know
You
that
can
there
take
are so many good food options. So many good food options. But we always go to the same place because we know that it's so good. It's called Home Slice Pizza. And if anybody's listening who's in Austin or near it or is coming to Austin, you got to try Home Slice. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Crispy. It's so crispy that you can hold a
Ooh,
slice out like this, and it will stay out with a slight bend, you know. But then the whole rest of the pizza is so it's not like it's hard. It's just really crispy.
nice.
So there's a difference between hard pizza and crispy pizza. Did I just make you
Yeah.
gag?
No, I was looking at a comment and I almost laughed. Gypsy Jules said Texas-sized pizza.
Oh, it's not even that. It's not big. It's just good. It's just really good.
I think she was referring
So,
to the size of the pizza I showed. Texas
oh, your
size
pizza.
pizza.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What are they doing
Um,
in? Where are you? Where are you, by the way?
I am in New Jersey.
New Jersey. So
Up here in
New
New
Jersey size
Jersey,
pizza.
yeah, up here in New Jersey and New York, we have what, in my personal opinion, is the best pizza. Get Chicago pizza out of here. It's a step below pizza, our pizza, but there's only the pizza that is below all pizzas is pineapple pizza, in my opinion.
Oh man, you're doing some fighting words. You're speaking fighting words.
I
Not
know
with me.
everyone knows
Not
I
with me.
don't like it. Lots
No,
of
I
people
don't love
know
it.
it.
I don't love it. But if someone brought me pineapple pizza and forced it down my throat, I'd probably still pay them for it.
I'm the kind of person where if someone gave me a pizza and it had pineapples on it, you would see me there for like a good 10 minutes just going like, gotta get the pineapple off.
I'm not judging, man. It's everyone's got their own thing. I got my weird things.
Everyone's
Um,
entitled to their own opinions.
to their own taste buds. Yes, it's a right.
Some opinions are correct, but you know,
Everyone's entitled to their own incorrect opinions.
correct. If your opinion is not mine, then it goes like this. Everyone's entitled to their own incorrect opinions except for me.
Yeah, because no, you don't have any incorrect opinions.
Yeah,
You're perfect. You're perfect.
I am perfect.
Someone said, I saw someone's comment that said pizza should be floppy and greasy. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree on most. Like, I have a lot of other favorite pizza restaurants, and most of them are floppy and greasy. However, until you've tried extra crispy pepperoni pizza with fresh basil shards and special ranch at Home Slice Pizza, you cannot rule out crispy pizza that can stand on end because
yeah.
it's a different genre of pizza. I'm telling you, it's so good.
Crispy pizza.
Crispy bacon.
Crispy bacon is also good.
Have you ever
Um,
seen? That's a tangent, but you brought it up, so it's not my fault. Crispy bacon. Have you seen that pig on YouTube? His name is Chris P. Bacon. The pig's
I have
name is
not.
Chris P. Bacon. Look
I'll
it
make
up.
sure to look that
It'll
up
give you a
later.
laugh. It's a good time. It's worth it.
So to get back on topic, off the topic of food and stuff.
That
Um,
was your fault.
yeah, that was technically my fault. Um, um, once again, I want to mention to everyone that if you want to enter in for the live show, not not enter in for the live show. If you want to enter in for the giveaway, all you have to do is like, share, and comment that you shared. That way we know you want to be entered. Yeah, that's all you have to do to enter. And to win, all you have to do is be here live. If you are not here and we call your name, you do not win. And we'll go on to the next person.
It's a shame.
So, here's a good question. What is the scariest thing that has happened to you while you were diving?
Scariest thing. Oh man, I gotta think about that one. Um,
Because,
hmm.
you know, you're in the water. I can imagine it would be.
Yeah, you're talking about like close calls, like dangerous, or like just like I got freaked out by something that I found.
Uh,
Um,
Probably more of the close calls one.
oh, okay.
But if there's none in that category, you can go to the other one.
Yeah, nothing's coming to mind on the close calls thing, but here's an interesting one. Actually, on the video that I just uploaded, interestingly enough, um, I, I I was editing the video. This is after the fact. This is after I flew home back to Texas. I pulled up my video footage and started looking through it. I'm editing the video footage, and I see something down there that I didn't see when I was underwater. And I actually put my hand on it, not knowing what it might have been. And I'm pretty confident that it wasn't what I'm thinking, but it looked like it, and it was creepy enough to give me kind of like a creepy feeling. So like if you watch the video, you might see what I'm talking about. It's around like the 5-minute mark. And so what happens is I'm looking around, I see this like wood thing. It's wood like board, and to the left of that board is this like little, I can't even describe it, but as I'm looking at the footage, it looks like a human face. And I had put my hand on it, and then I like grabbed the board and like tried to pull on it, and I broke one of the pieces of the board off. And I'm like, there's no way that was a coffin, right? And it wasn't. It was not. But it looked like it was the shape. It was a rock. It was a rock, but it was the shape kind of a human face, and it freaked me out when I was looking at the footage because it was like, yeah, it creeped me out. But go ahead.
When you put your hand on it, since it probably said, "Hey, I'm walking here," but you didn't know because you're underwater.
Oh my gosh, man. You can't do that to me. You know that that's what he said for
I guess it
sure.
wouldn't have said, "Hey, I'm walking here." It probably would have said, "Hey, I'm laying here."
Oh my gosh, yes. He would have said that for sure in that accent too. Um, you watch the video though, I think you'll notice what I'm talking about. It's like around the 5-minute mark, I think. Um, it was interesting. It was interesting, but no, like it was not a human face, and it wasn't a coffin, but
Yeah,
it was just creepy enough to like stand out. And I actually got a few comments about it without me saying anything. People were like, "Was that a face at 5 minutes?" So it wasn't just me. I'm not that crazy. I am
yeah.
crazy.
We're all a bit crazy, some more than others,
That's
but
right.
that's not crazy enough to where it's only singled out to one person.
That's right. Yeah. We're all crazy together.
So, how many phone? I've noticed that in some of your videos, when you go diving, you find a decent amount of phones. You return them and everything. But a rough estimate, how many phones do you think you have found?
Oh man, it's over 100. It's over 100. Probably somewhere between 100 and 200. Probably closer to
Wow.
150. Over the last 4 years. Yeah, because man, that's probably the most common thing that I find when I'm searching in like a popular tubing river is phones, because that's pretty much what everyone's got in their hand, that and their drink of choice, and I find a
Yeah,
lot of those too, unfortunately. So yeah, I'd probably say, man, it's got to be close to 150 phones, or at least 100. Yeah. Pretty
I
wild.
would.
And what's crazy too is to think about how many phones I haven't found that are just laying down there, that swell
Yeah,
up and pop and like poison the fish and the wildlife. Um, so it's pretty wild, man, how many phones get dropped every year.
I would make a joke about saying, "Hey, if you need a new phone," but I don't want to encourage anyone.
Oh no, yeah, no. The thing about finding phones in the river is, even if you wanted to try to like use it for yourself, most
Probably
of
won't
them nowadays you can't anyways, because it's got the lock
password.
on it, which is good because it keeps people's information safe. And not all the divers that do what I do are trying to return the phones. Some of them are trying to sell them, or use them for themselves. And there may even be people out there who want to do worse stuff with phones. So it's good that they're locking the phones down. You know.
Yeah. Personally, a good idea for anyone watching is that if you go out and you're going somewhere with your phone, there's the and there's the potential, even if it's slight, that you can lose your phone, make your lock screen say another phone number that they can call. That way they
Yes.
that way they can have easy access to you to get that phone back to you. That was what
Yes.
my mom told me about that. So
Yeah. They need to do that. Or if Apple or Samsung, if you're listening, make an app or make a feature that makes it easier for people like me to get phones back, or Apple, especially Apple Watches. Apple Watches are near impossible to find the owners to.
yeah,
They are. I have two Apple Watches right now. They're just sitting in my drawer. I'm waiting, hoping that someone contacts me and says, "I just came across your video you posted 3 years ago. Do you still have the Apple Watch?" And I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to show it to them and give it back to them. But they have to give me the passcode to make sure that it's really theirs.
yeah,
So, but yeah, man, Apple Watches are near impossible to find the owners. The only way that I've gotten Apple Watches back to owners is if they see my video and can like confirm that that was theirs, and that's only happened once. So
yeah,
Apple, you need to work on that, please.
yeah. Really quickly, Mike Dana has asked, Dallas, have you ever gotten sick from deep dives?
I have not. I've never gotten the bends. I've never gotten an ear infection from a dive. Um, and I've never gotten a cold from the cold wind because I've got my wetsuit. So I've pretty much never had any kind of sickness from dives that I can
Oh,
remember.
nice.
Yeah, I think I've been pretty lucky so far.
Yeah,
That and I eat a lot of garlic, so maybe that's why. My wife
yeah,
cooks
keep
with
the
garlic.
vampires away.
The vampires, yep, and the infections. Yeah, I eat a lot of salsa and a lot of garlic. I'm from Arizona, and man, my blood runs thick with salsa. I think it would
Yeah,
if I bled, um, I might just eat my blood because it's salsa. That's the
now my question
darkest thing
for
I've
you
said in a
is,
while.
are you Italian now, since you said that?
I just got a little more Italian when I said that.
Anyways,
Anyways,
off of that topic,
moving on. What else you
just
got?
gonna slide past that one. Um, so I saw that you have an underwater drone that you use to, go around and look at the waters.
I do.
Um,
I'm looking at it right now, actually. You can see it in my closet.
yeah, can you tell us a little bit about it?
I can. So it's an underwater drone that I got sent to me by a company called QYSEA, and it's the Five Fish V6, and it's actually a really really cool drone. It's basically you put this VR mask on, you put your phone inside with the app on, put it on your face, and if you go into I think it's A mode, like it's a that you put on the toggle to the A mode, it'll let you actually like track or like control the drone with your face movements. And so like you're underwater and you're seeing what the drone sees underwater. You turn your head and the drone turns, and so you're seeing left. And if you turn right, same thing. If you look up, you'll see the boat above you where you're parked. Um, it's really easy because like normally with a drone, you have to get really good at the controls. And with this thing, it's just like you're underwater with the drone. Um, I've used it a handful of times. Once to try to recover somebody's lost RC boat, and then other times was just to like check out what's underwater. Make sure it's safe, make sure there's no alligators or sharks, and
Yeah,
it's fun, man. It's a blast. It's cool. They actually have ones now that have robot arms, so you can control the robot arm if you want to try to like pick something up from the bottom of the lake or ocean. You move forward, you push the button, it'll close, and then you can just return to the surface with it. I'm thinking about reaching out to see if they'll send me one of those because that sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, man. If you ever find yourself in Texas and you want to try it out, man, let me know.
Yeah, if I ever do end up sleepwalking out to Texas somehow, I know who
Have
to
you
call.
ever been to Texas?
No, I have not.
You got to come to Texas.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna go out to Texas and look at the cars and everything. Be like, wow, I'm so small. Everything's bigger here.
It really isn't. It really isn't. I
Yeah,
mean,
I know.
there's bigger parts of Texas that are, man, like just open and spacious. But property taxes are bigger in Texas. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
They're much bigger in Texas, but no income tax.
Ah. So really quickly, I'm going to do our final giveaway of the night. We are going to be giving away a 1921 Morgan dollar. Then we're gonna, after this, we're gonna start wrapping it up with our final few questions.
All right.
Focus, focus, camera, focus. There we go. The
There
camera
we
was
go.
like, no, I don't want to focus.
I was trying to see what DVDs you had back there.
Can you tell what DVDs I have back there now? I
Let me see. I see
can tell you,
Fox in
none of
the
the.
Hound.
Yep,
I
Fox in the
see
Hound.
uh I see Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
No, I
Yeah.
really don't see any of these. I'm just looking at the colors and
You're just
guessing.
looking at the colors. Well, I'm gonna shake this up and pick a name, and whoever the lucky winner is, Mike Starcher, are you here? Mike Starcher, are you here? Remember, you have to be here live to win. Um, so Mike Starcher, are you here? I can tell you right now, I don't think any of the movies behind me have anything to do with the mosque. So it's gonna put
I
this
love
focus.
that movie with Jim Carrey, The Mask. Have you seen that?
Jim Carrey, The Mask. Yes, that was a
So
good
good.
one.
Classic.
Smokey. Um.
Somebody stop me. That's my best
Anyway,
impression of Jim Carrey as The Mask.
yeah. Remember, if um, you have to be here live to win. Please win. So we're gonna go on to our next question while we are waiting.
All right.
Um, do you have any other hobbies besides scuba diving and stuff like that?
Good question. So yes, I do. I love to. So actually, interesting. I got into YouTube a roundabout way. I actually started with music. So I spent a lot of time as a youngster playing guitar, recording my own music at home, and I eventually went to audio engineering school in Arizona. And then did you laugh again? Are you laughing at a comment?
Saw another comment. I think they. Sorry, you can keep
No,
going.
every time you laugh at a comment, it looks like you're about to like throw up.
It's like,
So I think you're like disgusted at my life story, which is fine. I'm not offended. It is a
no.
disgusting story. uh, no, but to finish, so yeah, I went into audio engineering school, and then we moved to Nashville, my wife and I, for a year for my internship at a studio there where they make movies and TV shows. And so I got into audio or into video that way, but for the longest time it was just music, and I still like music a lot. I haven't picked up, I haven't done a lot of music production lately, but I love it. Hope to do it again when I get more free time. And then I also like inventing things and like just tinkering, building stuff. And so one of the things that I am working on right now is an Amazon store where I basically source things from other manufacturers around the world, and then kind of make them better and put a new spin on them and then sell them on Amazon. that's a fun challenge for me, and I've been trying to work on that lately. But other than that, I'm just a creative person. I like to create any way I can, and eventually, I want to make my own movies. That's what I want to be doing when I'm 50 or 60, is making Hollywood movies and films. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm headed.
So, really quickly, the last winner was not here, so we're going to pick a new name.
What a shame.
And so
Here.
oh, never mind, they're here.
Hey!
Hey, Mike Starcher, that was really close call.
Yeah, wow. Good timing, Mike. The
Congratulations.
fireworks are back.
Yes, that's
Yay,
totally live
Mike.
outside.
Congratulations.
So make sure to get your information out to us. We will send out your prize.
Wow.
So, is there anything else that you would like to talk about before we wrap up the show?
Man, so much to talk about. I do have to get going soonish, but I guess one thing I'll mention is you know, a lot of your viewers are detectorists, most of them. I don't know how many of them are underwater detectorists like I am, but everybody who detects finds trash, right? A lot of trash on the ground. I think there's even more trash in rivers. And the difference is you don't really see it because it's all underwater. But yeah, one of the things that I'm trying to accomplish with my channel, or at least put a small dent in, is the whole keeping our rivers clean and our waters clean and stuff like that. I think when you see a beer can disappear into the lake, it kind of disappears and it's like it's gone, but it stays down there for literally hundreds of years. And so that's one of the things I'm trying to do, is shine a light on that so that we can try to transform the way that the upcoming generations think about the way that they kind of keep things clean and stuff. So that's I would just say that, everyone do your part like you've been doing, and everyone in your audience is cleaning up the earth, and so now I'm trying to also clean up the underwater parts of the earth, trying to just spread that mentality around as well. So that's my PSA for the day. I can't think of anything else though, man. I just want to say thank you so much for bringing me on the show. I really, really appreciate it. You've got an amazing show. I shared I shared the link to my Facebook page, so hopefully a few of my viewers have discovered your page, because you've got amazing content. And anybody that's interested in detectorists, you're a great place to come. And by the way, great interviewing style, man. You keep it light and you keep it interesting. Love it. So keep going, man. I appreciate you bringing me on.
Yeah, we try to keep it all, fun and laughs and stuff on our show. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for being on here. It was a lot of fun. Make sure all of you who are watching, if you have not already subscribed to Man Plus River, make sure you go over there and do that. And as they say sometimes on YouTube, YouTube statistics show that a majority of my viewers are not actually subscribed now.
Yeah,
But
it's so true.
so make sure you guys go subscribe to him. While you're doing that, make sure while you're doing that, you can head on over to Digging Adventures and subscribe there. I do metal detecting. He does diving. He's not on my YouTube channel, but you know,
Oh,
I
dude,
thought that would be a
definitely.
misconception there for a second.
Oh no, not to me. Not to me. I knew what you meant.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Dallas, for being on my show. It was a lot of fun having you on.
I loved it, man. Thanks again. Blast. Absolute blast.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Get out and have a digging adventure.
Bye.
Oh, you're still here. Well, I'm gonna go out metal detecting and have my own digging adventure. So, I'm going detecting and so should you. I'm going detecting and so should you. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. What? I said I'm going metal detecting. I'll see you next week.
Oh my gosh.